what I tell you, that is not all stress that are bad. Some stress can actually help you to perform better. Some stress can actually help you to be more alive and achieve your goal faster. Today we are taking you into the world of distress and eustress. And at the end of this video, you'll be able to tell the difference between distress and eustress. That is between bad stress and a good stress. And being able to use stress to your advantage. My name is Emmanuel Okusak. I am an entrepreneur. If you are someone who is curious or who has been overwhelmed lately by stress, here is the right place for you. We are going to go deep into the biological concepts for you to understand that will throw more light into why some situations energize you, why some other situations drains you. Now, before we get started, what is stress? Stress is when the human body responds to the total environmental demand and pressure. Stress is not just being overwhelmed. In most cases, when the body is building up a system alarm to respond to the environmental pressure. At this point, the body will release some stress hormones such as the cortisols and the adrenaline. By this time, the heart gets to beat faster and other biological activities that will get response to. What is most interesting here is that the body does not understand whether you are going through danger or you are just preparing for a job interview. Whether you are running from a lion or you are preparing to run a marathon race, the body does not understand that. It all lies on how you interpret it. Now let's look at distress. What is distress? This comes up into everybody's mind when people talk about stress. That stress is simply distress. We are going to get it right today, so stay with me. Now, distress is when the body releases a stimuli that causes you to be more weaker, to be more less confident, and to be more less able. Example of such distress is an abusive boss, a destructive criticism, being in a conflict relationship that is unresolved, also being in a financial situation that is not resolved, chronic health issue, and other good example of it. And this happens when you feel, or an individual feel, that you do not have the resources or the ability to handle the situation. When the situation happens for a very long period of time and there is no stop. It also happens when individual does not have the resources to manage the situation or the circumstance. And also when the individual, let's say you see a situation as a threat, not a challenge, at that point it becomes a distress. Now let's look at the other way. What is eustress? Eustress, I refer to it as a positive stress. I refer to it as a positive stress. So eustress is an healthy or a good stress. This is a stress that can help you perform, that can enhance your performance and your well-being. And this happens when you are being motivated either by your role model or models that make you to exceed your limits. You are involved with a physical training that make you to lose your spare tire. You are involved in a sporting competition. You are preparing for Olympic marathon. You are preparing for your wedding. You are preparing to start a new job that you are exciting about. You are taking a new project that is challenging. Those are good examples of eustress. At the end of the day, it would enhance your performance and your well-being. And one thing that is most important here is that the body does not tell whether you are in a physical danger or you are in a physiological pressure. It's all about how you interpret the situation that the body will now respond to it. And when we are talking about distress and eustress, you can actually transform or transfer a distress to a eustress. It all lies on how you have it in your head, on how you perceive it, and the level of control. Let's say you are a superstar footballer. You are confident in your ability, and some people criticize you. Oh, you didn't do it well. Oh, when the ball came from up, you should have kept it in your chest, and the likes of that. But you know that you can do better. So it all lies in your brain that I am confident of myself. I am the best artist. I am the best footballer. I will not pay attention to, if you pay attention to it, your brain will now interpret it as a distress, and it will now make you to perform, to be less able, to be more weak, to be weaker, and to be less confident. But if you now feel like if you now interpret it, you allowed your brain to interpret it that you are confident, you are in control of it, it will now make you to be able to manage the situation well. Your body will now produce resources that will help you to be able to manage the resources well, to be able to be in control of the situation. And when we are talking about eustress, many a time that this source of stress actually prepare you to be able to handle a situation. It release some biological hormones that will help you to manage some situation way better than it. Just like being a martial artist, you are preparing for a fight, then you get tense up, your body get tense up. It is not a bad stress, it's a stress that want to bring the best out of you. So, and in the other way around, for you to be able to manage the situation or be able to transform a distress to a eustress, after understanding the science behind it, that it all lies in your perception, you can then be able to transform a distress to eustress. One, by actually increasing your resources. You can increase your skill, increase your ability. You can actually also reframe your thought. Many persons, whenever they are in a situation, all they think of is, oh, this is too much, I am stressed, this is terrible. Instead of saying that, you can actually say, I am in control, I have the ability to take control, to handle the situation. So this is the basic and the depth of the difference between distress, which is a bad stress, and eustress, which is a good stress. If you appreciate this video, please give me a thumb up on the subscribe button and like the video. This will give us the courage to do more. Thank you.